Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel, and on this channel I speak about fragrances, so if this is something you're interested in, then please subscribe. And today I wanted to discuss my perfume tray for the months of May. I really love months of May because the spring is here, like the spring is in full swing, but it's still not hot and everything is still fresh, green and juicy. So yes, I love this month and I'm really excited to wear my spring fragrances. And the first fragrance that I put on my May tray is Delina la Rose. This is a perfect, yummy, aquatic rose type of scent. It smells like lychee, rose, a little bit of other florals, and there's also a little bit of peony that makes it very gentle, tender and sophisticated scent. I really love it. It has the touch of aquatic notes. I think it's perfect, and it's like the summer dress of the fragrance world. So if this is something that you're into, then give this one a shot. Next scent is Silk Santal by Kayali, and this scent has like a vibe of a signature fragrance. I can see somebody having it as a signature fragrance, and honestly I can see myself having it as a signature scent. If only I didn't love perfume so much, I didn't have so many. Let me give you a backstory. I'm not a big fan of Vanilla 28. Like, it's a little bit too, I don't know, dark, too vanillic, like too straightforward for me. So the Silk Santal, in my eyes, is like a more sophisticated sister of Vanilla 28. It has a little bit more going on, and at the same time it's slightly lighter and better suited for the warmer months. I can smell a lot of praline, vanilla, champagne, freesia in the scent, and it's so sparkly but at the same time sweet and creamy that I think is just perfect. I really love it. It's like a no-brainer type of scent. Like, if I don't know what to reach for, then I reach for Silk Santal, and it's just, I never go wrong with it. And the next fragrance is Quatro Pizzi by Casamarati, and this is my first blind buy ever. And thank God it did not disappoint, because I would be really upset if I didn't like it. So this fragrance opens up with tuberose, coconut and davana. It's sweet and creamy in the opening, as it starts to dry down, you can smell a little bit of tobacco leaf, a little bit of hay, something more green and spicy. But the tuberose and coconut are still there, and they still make it a very sweet tropical type of fragrance. So I really love it. And if you're a fan of tuberose and coconut, then give this one a chance. And also, if you're afraid of tuberose, don't be afraid of tuberose in this scent, because it's done really well. It's not overpowering and it's not headache inducing, so give this one a shot. And the next fragrance, it also has notes of tuberose in it, and it's Because I'm Free by Greedy. So this one is, I think that tuberose is stronger here than in the Quattro Pizzi, and this one leans more feminine. So in the opening I smell a lot of tuberose, and also I smell candied fruits that give the tuberose very candy-like feeling, like a bubblegum type of tuberose. And in the dry down you're mostly left with tuberose, candied type of tuberose, and almond blossom. So I really love it. It's a very unique type of fragrance. So I think that if you're experimenting with tuberose, then you might like this. And the next one is Bake by Acro, and this is for gourmand lovers. This is for lovers of Lyra, for lovers of love and crime, which I am a big fan of those scents. So this, the Bake, is perfect alternative for the spring and summer, because those two fragrances are way too dense and gourmand and heavy for the summer months, but this one is amazing. It opens up very lemony. Like, when I first tried it, I was a bit put off by how much lemon it had, but honestly it takes like a couple seconds for it to dry down, and the lemony scent kind of goes away, and the lemony tart starts to come out. Like, it really smells like a lemon custard, lemon tart. It's very you know, it smells like something baked, hence the name Bake. So it smells like something is baked with lemon. It's really perfect. I can smell lemon, caramel, praline, whipped cream. It's just very nice. So if you love lemony type of scents, then give this one a chance. Next one is Manakara. I think everybody heard of this fragrance by this point, but it's just so good that I think it's worth the hype. So it smells like lychee and rose. It smells like a jammy rose. When you are gonna put it on yourself, you're gonna smell like you're drenched in a lychee juice and that you've been sprinkled with rose petals. Like, it's mostly, I would say, lychee than it is rose, so it's very fruity, juicy and sweet, but the rose, you know, rounds it out and makes it more balanced, and it stops it from being so completely sweet that, like, it's very sweet, but it's not overly sweet. So if you're a fan of lychee and rose, and if you like Delina, if you like Rose's Vanille, if you love any other like lychee scents, then give Manakara a try, because this is a very good scent when it comes to lychee and rose. And the next one is Good Girl Blush. So if you love the original Good Girl, then you will love this one also. It's just, you know, it has the original DNA with the spring kind of notes added into this fragrance. As it starts to dry down, you can smell peony, ylang ylang, and vanilla. So I really love it. It has the same romantic date night type of vibe as the original, but it feels just more spring. It feels more light and playful. So I really suggest that you give this one a shot if you like peony and if you like vanilla, and also if you like original Good Girl. The next fragrance is Moon Glory by The Harmonist, and I discovered this fragrance last summer and I really fell in love. It's just the perfect tropical kind of fragrance. It's like a tropical gourmand fragrance. So I just sprayed it on this piece of paper and this is so addictive. It starts off with like a decadent type of honey, and then as it starts to dry down, the white flowers come out, and they're not just white flowers, they're like tropical white flowers. It's so nice, creamy, sweet, juicy, tropical. I really love it, and I think this is a pretty dense fragrance. That's why I chose it for the months of May while it's still kind of fresh outside. But I think if you're going somewhere tropical, then this one is also gonna work really well, because it is like, it's a really tropical type of fragrance that you can wear anywhere, but especially on like vacation, somewhere warm, somewhere where there are also tropical trees, you know, this kind of like tropical type of climate. It really is gonna shine through. And yes, so but I think that if you wear it in the really hot weather, then it has to be like an evening type of scent, because like I said before, it's pretty dense. And the next fragrance is Dama Bianca, and I think there is no spring video that doesn't feature Dama Bianca, just because it's a perfect spring type of scent. It's if you love her of vanilla, then you need to try this fragrance for the spring, because it is like a not a dense type of vanilla, it's ethereal type of vanilla. It's very light, airy and sophisticated, and it reminds me of fairies. Like if fairies would exist, this would be their fragrance, you know. It's like out of this world type of fragrance. It's very fluffy, airy, and it opens up with the note of kumquat, which is like a very unique type of note that you don't really find in a lot of other fragrances. It gives us like a citrusy type of kick in the beginning, but it fades away pretty quickly, and as it starts to dry down, you're left with vanilla and floral notes, and floral notes also go away with time. Like they are there in the middle, but when you know it's fully dry down, I smell a lot of vanilla. And also there is this interesting note of malt, and malt is like a note of, it's kind of like an alcohol type of note. It's like a sour, savory type of note. It's very interesting, and you can't really smell it, but it's there still, like giving this fragrance something unique and interesting, and taking it into a different direction versus just having like a basic vanilla in the dry down. So I really suggest that you try it if you love fluffy, airy vanilla fragrances. Last but not least is Treasure by Mise en Serre, and this vanilla is very like, it's like a aquatic type of vanilla. It reminds me of Vanilla Vibes by Juliet Has a Gun, but this one I love a lot more because this one is not very salty, it's just aquatic and vanillic, versus Vanilla Vibes was really salty for me. So if you like aquatic vanillas, then give this one a chance because I really love it. It also reminds me of a smell of like a very expensive body cream. It's kind of like a skin scent, but there's also vanilla and aquatic type of notes with a little bit of florals. So I really love it, and if you want something that's more subdued, more elegant and sophisticated, then give this one a chance. Thank you so much guys for watching this video. This is my May tray, and I really hope that you discovered some new fragrances for yourself and that you will be able to choose something new for yourself. And also please share your comments, share your favorite fragrances in the comments, and I can't wait to see you in the next video. Bye.